Welcome. Today we're going to talk about 5 things you can say today to make a difference in your life. Now that may sound a little corny, but these are things, and we could probably list 50 things. I just boiled it down to what I consider maybe the top 5. Probably the most important one you can do every day is say thank you. Whether it be to your spouse, your kids, your coworkers, people you meet on the street, your patients, or even if it's to the person, whoever you pray to, say thank you. Because you know what? We're all very fortunate to just be here. We're fortunate to have our friends and our business and our houses and all those kinds of things. Say thank you. Be gracious. One of the most important things we can say every day. Number 2, and it kind of goes along with this, say, and I know this really sounds corny, so this is one of those things you do in the bathroom when nobody's watching, or in the shower, or driving when nobody else is watching. Say, I am alive. Sounds like a corny thing to say, but you know what? It's always better than the alternative. It's funny, when I listen to some of the people who are in their 90s and 100s and I talk to them, I say, what are some of the secrets of life? They've all said kind of basically the same couple things. And one of them is, they say, I'm above ground, right? And I say, what does that mean? And they say, I'm alive. And it's something almost universal. Every person over the age of 90 has said to me, is when I ask them what the secrets of life is, I say, if they live this long and they seem this happy, maybe we should be doing the same thing. So I want you to say, get up, look in the mirror and say, I'm alive. Today's going to be a great day. Because you can have the opportunity to make it great or not make it great. It's your choice. I'm alive today. 3, kind of goes along with thank you, but how can I help you? I want you to say that every day to somebody. And hopefully you're saying it many times during the day. I say it to every one of my patients, say, how can I help you today? What can we do better? I try to do it with my staff. I do it with my kids. I try to do it with my spouse. I do it with my friends. Like, what can I do for you today? In fact, many times that's how I answer the phone. How can I help you today? Sometimes there's a thing about serving. Instead of always expecting somebody to give something back to you, sometimes by asking a simple question, how can I help you? Not only is a way of saying thank you, but it's a way of feeling that you're in a little bit of service to everybody else. Because in reality, we really are. Next, everything's a small thing. And there's been books written on this, and forget the big things, everything's a small thing, and all those different kinds of things. But I want you to think about this. Everything is a small thing. We're all going to look back at life and go, what was big today? Tomorrow we'll look back and go, yeah, it was a big deal, or it was a small deal, but I got through it. It's all small stuff. It's all small stuff. Be happy we're alive, live each day as the best that you can, do your best. We just had this conversation with one of my sons yesterday. All you can do is do your best, forget the rest. That little saying is something that goes through my head all the time. We try to put it in our kids' minds, and if you do your best, then that's the best you can do. Sometimes you're successful, sometimes you're not, but at least you know you did your best. Do your best, forget the rest. Last but not least, and it kind of goes along with the same thing, is I am in control of my life. Because you are. We can say thank you and I'm alive and all those types of things, but really at the basis of this is I am in charge of my life. I get to control what I do. I get to control my emotions. I get to control whether I go outside and do exercise for 5 minutes. I get to control if I'm mad or I'm happy. I am in control of my life, and I want you to say that. This is one of those things. You're brushing your teeth. Remember one of the other things we talked about, floss and brush your teeth. I want you to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm in control today. Because you are. No one else has control over you. So some simple things you say to yourself today or say to others. Say thank you. I'm in control. I'm alive. Everything's a small thing. And last but not least, how can I help you? So hopefully put some of those into your life, and we go from there. So have a great day.